Okay, good morning everyone. To start off with an injury update, Paul O'Connell appears to have suffered a significant hamstring injury and was hospitalised overnight. He's having scans later today to clarify the extent of the injury. Peter O'Mahony has suffered a knee ligament injury and is returning to Dublin today for specialist opinion and will take no further part in the tournament. Johnny Sexton suffered a groin injury. Initial clinical assessment is encouraging and we await scanning later today. After an incredibly physical encounter, a host of players are reporting bumps and bruises and soreness and will have to be managed, but nothing more serious than that. As soon as we have more clarity on the injury front, we will be in a position to make decisions on replacement players.
How many players do you think you'll be calling in? You don't have the identity yet.
I'm not quite sure at this stage. At the moment, definitively, only Peter O'Mahony has been ruled out. I say Paul was in hospital overnight. He was obviously very sore. He's getting scanned, I think, at some stage this morning, and we'll be in a better position to make a decision on that later on. And in relation to Jared Payne's replacement, that's similar as well. We'll wait for a full injury report from yesterday, see how everybody turned up this morning, and I'd be pretty sure that a decision will be made at some stage later today.
Have any calls been made to anybody yet?
Not at this stage, no. The coaches did meet this morning and discussed a number of different options.
So will Johnny be available once again?
That's not clear at this stage, Sinead, but the news, I think, is a little bit more encouraging than maybe what we initially thought. So we just wait and see what the situation is after the scan.
And you said about Jared Payne's replacement that will be made announced later.
That would be announced. I'd be pretty certain that any replacements that are required, that will be announced later on today, yes.
Because I presume if there's a...
The almost sheer brutality of that game yesterday, I think someone's taken the gloss off the win. When you see the walking room this morning, you hear the update from Mick there.
Yeah, I suppose it probably does. You know, you never like to lose players through injury, and you know, it's the calibre of some of the players and your captain as well. It does take a gloss off it, but I think when you're in tournaments like this where the physicality is so big and you can see other teams suffering from it too, you don't have a huge amount of time to sit around and think about it. You know, we've got another massive test match in 6 days' time now. We can't sit around and think too much about it. We've got to keep looking forward and, you know, get on with it, as cruel as it might sound.
Rob, did the boys have a chance to sort of send Peter on his way before he headed back home? He must have been on the floor.
Yeah, he was around last night. He's in there at breakfast again this morning, so I'm not sure exactly what time he's heading off, but you know, everyone got to chat to him and sit around and have a bit of chats and console him a little bit last night. So yeah, there's a massive togetherness in there, and you know, everyone's certainly gutted to see him have to go.
That must be something you can take forward with you, like you say, just him to be shelving his personal situation.
Yeah, of course. I think at half time there was probably mixed emotions a little bit when you're seeing, you know, your captain injured heavily and losing your out half, and I suppose your star man, but then you're filled with a huge amount of confidence as well when you see the likes of Ian Madigan and Neil Henderson come on too, and their contribution to the game had a massive effect on the outcome for us.
Yeah, you mentioned Ian Madigan, like he was particularly emotional as well after the game, and it was a tremendous performance when he came on.
Yeah, the boys are calling him Gaza inside there. Yeah, I think it was a day where he really stood up. We needed him to come on and really take control of things, and he did.